What research sins have you committed?
Research sins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Procrastinating, forgetting the Galileo password.
Sometimes when I'm like in a time crunch, I use the like citation shortcut websites like EasyBib.
Do you know how to cite in MLA format?
Okay, so I would have the author's name, last name first, comma, first name, period, then the title of the article in quotes. Then I would put where it was from, like the place that it was published on. Then I would put the date, I think, that it was published. And you can put the date that you accessed it. And you can put the URL, but like you don't have to. I think that's like a new change. And you like indent it a little bit, like after the first line. Yeah, you do a hanging indent. I think that's it.
Second?
Let's go ahead.
How do you cite a blog post in APA format?
I've never had to use APA in my life, so I don't know.
That is what we are here for. So, to cite a blog post in APA format, what you do is put the last name of the author, then you put the first name, the date it's published, and then you put the article title, and then the type of blog post it is, and then at the very end you put the URL. Next question is using a past paper from a different class considered plagiarism? And why can't you just copy off of yourself?
It's considered plagiarism by the honor code.
Plagiarism. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it.
You're not doing the work. Like,
You're not doing the new work.
that's really unfair. Like, all of your other classmates are not taking the same class as you. So just because your paper happens to fit in a similar like setting, you can't just turn it in.
Is it plagiarism if I include things in my paper that I thought of with another student or family member?
I think if you give them credit, then no.
You thought if you're thinking of them.
No, don't quote us on that.
Most academic behavior codes classify this as collusion. Generally, the rule is that you should ask your professors if you're suspicious of doing collusion. You turn in assignment.
Golf carts, watch out for those.
Imagine if you were a professor.
Okay.
Maybe it's your dream job. And how would you figure out if a student was plagiarizing?
Question. Don't they have a software that they use?
Yeah, I think there's software.
If we don't have the software though?
I think like
What are some obvious telltale signs?
if you've like read their assignments before, you probably have like a general idea of the kind of writing they do and the kind of words they use, even if you're not like an expert. So like if the vocabulary jumps from like a 2 to a 9, that's a red flag.
For sure. Or if something interrupts the flow of their paragraph.
Yeah.
A change of tone or a change of pace.
How do you know if you are plagiarizing?
If you take someone else's ideals and you don't credit them in your sources.
When it's not my work and I'm just copying it, so that's how I know.
Perfect.
You're basically plagiarizing if you copy and paste material without citing and paraphrase information without citing as well.
It's just when you're using the information from other sources that you need to use citations. The best thing to do is to use as many citations as possible.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
If I put the information from my sources into my own words, do I still need to include citations?
Yes,
Yes,
man.
of
Yes,
course
you need
you
to
do.
include citation. That's still plagiarism.
Someone else's idea.
Someone else's idea. You're not Einstein. I'm sorry, man. Sad and tell.
I love that it's always there for me.
I love McCain Library because they have a good books, you know, they have a good stock. They have a good selection of books, cameras, projectors, everything. Everything you could want, they have it. Go to McCain Library, please.
Last night I walked into McCain Library at 1:15 in the morning looking for the Chicago Manual of Style. And you know what? I found it.
I think that the staff at McCain Library is incredibly attentive and very understanding, wonderful group of people who are
basically geniuses, are so incredibly helpful,
Truly.
and patient.
Yes.
Might I emphasize their patience?
Yes.
Alex haunts Stack 3 of the library, actually.
No wonder it's always creepy up there.
Yeah, if you hear like weird footsteps, it's just Alex.
It's just Alex.
The answer, you guys got pretty close to.
Yeah, that's what I marked.